What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Fam, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. This is going to be a quick show. I tried to get in earlier, but there's something going on with the lighting. I can't fix it. I got to get my guy to come through here and figure out what's going on. So you'll see some glaring and all that type of stuff, but hey, we're live. So if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop, fam. If you want to skip the line, you can jump into the super chat. That way you make sure your comments go noticed. I'm gonna go straight in on this topic and I'll come back and check the chat starting with the super chat. So here we go again, fam. You know, the Atlanta police is clowning lately. Just a few days ago, they snatched up a couple of black college students out of their car, tased them, roughed them up, and just handled them real badly. And these officers were reprimanded pretty swiftly. Now we have a police officer who has murdered a black man after a short struggle, and the black man was actually running away and he shot him in the back. Now, the backstory is this guy, Rayshard Brooks, was reportedly in the drive-through sleep. The customers who were in the drive-through were going around to order. Somebody called the police and they came out. They gave the guy a sobriety test, which he reportedly failed. And they tried to make an arrest. And that's when they say the struggle ensued, they being the police. And the guy stole one of the stun guns from one of the cops, and he took off running. And at one point, you can see him shooting the stun gun at them while he's running, and they shoot him in the back. This one right here, fam, I could tell you straight off, all they need is any kind of little excuse, just any like any slither of an excuse, and these cops they're gonna walk. These unions are way too powerful. They're more powerful than the mayor. The unions are even more powerful than the chief of police. The unions need to be disbanded because they are the ones who protect these dirty cops. They get the benefit of doubt when others don't. Now, in the wake of this shooting, Atlanta's chief of police, Erika Shields, resigned. She resigned because she knew that the heat was coming. Now, one thing that strikes me about all of this is that the comments that Killer Mike and T.I. made about Atlanta being a Wakanda, you know, Atlanta being different. It seems to me that the police officers, immediately after they made that statement, seems like they went out of their way to say, no, motherfucker, we the same as every other police department. Don't forget, Atlanta is in America. Never forget that. So it's like they went out of their way to remind them, yeah, I know, okay, so y'all think it's, okay, y'all think it's sweet. Okay, watch this. Because they have been especially brutal since that statement was made. And you would think that they would fall back some, just a little, just to throw everybody off a little bit and say, yeah, you know, we are special. Look at us, we are special. No, they like, no, we the same as them. We're just like the police in Houston. We're just like the police in Memphis, the police in LA, the police in Los Angeles, the police in Miami, the police in Beaumont, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Jacksonville, Jackson, Dayton, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Phoenix, Tucson, Utah. We're the same people. Seattle, San Francisco. Name, just pick one, just throw up all of the police departments in America and just pick a name, any one of them. It's a culture. They need to be stopped. Point blank, period. They need to be stopped. I can appreciate the mayor for addressing the situation swiftly and putting the pressure on the chief of police to fall back, but she's still working for the police department. She's still working for the city of Atlanta. If she's that incompetent, she can't keep the people safe. Why would she continue to have her employed? I wouldn't trust her. Also, one of the officers is still on administrative duty. I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him with no kind of paperwork because he's crooked. He's corrupt. Why would you hold on to him? Why would he not be fired immediately? Yeah, they shot that man in the back. You or I do that, we're gone. They cannot be above the law. The police should not have more rights than the people. They should not have more protection than the people. I mean, something wrong with me for thinking this way? Man, let me go into the comments and see what you guys are saying. Also, there was people on the scene that said that they didn't even have to handle that man like that and be rough with that dude like that. They was like, man, these people went out of their way to murder that man. Let's go into the comments, see what y'all saying. I see you, Serena. What's up, Serena? What you talking about over there? Why is it these cops can shoot someone in the back? How could they fear for their lives if the man is running away? It doesn't make sense. No, because they don't fear for their lives. What it is arrogance. Oh, you whooped my ass, or you got a few licks in, or you're running from me? How dare you run from me? How dare you run from my tired, sloppy ass? Pow, 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 pow. Not breaking no sweat. It's arrogance. That's why they shoot. What's up, Pam? I see you, appreciate you. Let me give some shout outs to my new, the new members of WillieDLive channel. Again, family, this is gonna be a real quick one. So if you got questions, go ahead and pop them in right now. Drop them right now. This is gonna be quick. Corey Green, I see you. Jason Cooper, Bruce Shannon. Who is this? I can't say that first name, but the last name is Pickett. Seems like Laadden Pickett. Okay, Douglas Crooks, C-Dub, Drum LP, Michael Lawrence, Stephen Kendrick, Melissa Key. Welcome to the WillieDLive channel. Latest members of the channel, fam. Show them some love. Bo Man, what up, Bo Man? Gabriel Hampton, I see you. Or should I say Gabrielle Hampton? Lou Wara, I see you, I see you. What's up, what's up? What up, Miguel? Eric DeWan, what's the Houston lawyer name that was on the show not too long ago? What's not too long ago? I mean, you talking about a week? You talking about a month? 3 months? The last lawyer that was on the show is Audia Jones, who is our legal analyst. Let's see, Audia, A-U-D-I-A, Audia, A-U-D-I-A Jones, J-O-N-E-S. That's her name. You can go to her website, which is AudiaJones, I think, .com. Let's see where Audia is. Let's see. Audia Jones. Let's see, said the blind man. Yeah, so go to AudiaJones.com. And wait a minute, that's wrong. That's not it. Oh, here's a phone number, 713-714-6519. There you go. Audia Jones, legal analyst for WillieDLive. Heaven knows, I see you. Yeah, the government giving the police to start straight up killing us. Yeah, they already did that. You know, listen, you got to think about anytime employees are behaving badly and they're able to get away with it, you got to think about who's paying them, who's over them, who is their supervisor, who is the manager. It's a culture. So if the police are doing it, it's because the management is allowing it to happen. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. The management is allowing it to happen. That means that you don't just get rid of the bad police, you clear out management. The management, that's why you have companies that some companies may serve a particular purpose or whatever, and it may be a viable company, but at some point, you know, they have horrible management and they say, you know what, instead of throwing out the whole, just shutting the whole company down, let's just get new management. And, you know, we got a good product. Let's just get new management and maybe we can make this thing pop. So they need new management in all of these police departments all across the country because they've been trained a certain way to behave a certain way. And the leadership is up here. These people that's in leadership position, been in position for, you know, they've been leaders for like 15, 20, 30 years, you know, so they're not going to change. So they got to go, all of them. It's a culture. Leadership starts at the top. Just the same way you manage your household. If you, in your household, if education is stressed in your household, then naturally your kids are going to go on to do great things academically. If you don't bat an eye, if somebody in your household drops out of school and you know you don't care about education, you don't spend time with your kids, and you don't put an emphasis on education, well, you're not going to bat an eye if somebody drops out of school in the 9th, 10th grade or something, like, because that's what y'all do in that house. You see what I'm saying? But if you have a household where you demand excellence and you expect excellence, then that's what you get. The police departments all across America need to be purged, every single one of them, because they all been indoctrinated to have that type of mentality. And it starts at the top. This is why these type of guys are able to get on the force in the first place and then stay on the force after they've had countless write-ups, after they've had been involved in countless shootings. I've talked to police officers who've never used their gun in 30 years, never once fired their guns in 30 years, and they've been on the streets. This is because they know how to use the tools effectively that they've been given. In almost every single case, you don't have to fire a gun. They did not have to fire that gun. Those cowards fired the gun because they was embarrassed and they was arrogant about the dude fighting them back and then taking off running. You know what? He running, pow, 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 pow. If they were held accountable, you wouldn't see that going on. If you did see it, it would be very, 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 very rare. They're doing it because they're getting away with it. Bottom line. What up, Paul Johnson? What up, Willie? I enjoy the topics. Very enlightening, brother. Something must be definitely done with the police situation, and definitely not want to hear what the Candace Owens has to say. You know what she gonna say. She always, what are you doing? This guy was a thug. He shot the police with a stun gun. What do you expect them to do? What's up, China White? Show China White some love, family on the moderator duty. Serena Santiago popping in again. Just curious, how old was the young man? He was 27 years old. It really seems to me that the cops are afraid and have no worries of accountability. No, they're not afraid. This is what we got. We got to stop saying that. The police are not afraid of Black folks. If you're afraid of something, you don't go toward it. You run away from it. You don't run toward it. You don't sign up to go into the hood and work. These cops coming into the hood, they want to be in the hood because ain't no action in the suburbs. They can't tread on people's rights in the suburbs. They can't just beat people up and get away with it in the suburbs. People in the suburbs got resources. They got money. They fight back. They got lawyers. They look at people in the hood as dispensable because the resources are scarce. So imagine this, for every Black person that they do murder, every Hispanic person that they do murder, and there's a big old commotion about it, that's public outrage, there's about 100 that it doesn't happen for. So they're playing the odds. Hey man, I just killed a fool last month, killed another fool 6 months ago. I killed a fool, I dropped a fool 3 years ago. So ain't nothing ever happened to me then. You know, why they tripping now? Oh, he's special. They think everybody is dispensable in the hood. They think you're dispensable. So they go into the hood looking for drama. They want it. They like the action. They get excited about it. This is why they're so aggressive. When they show up, if they were afraid, why do they show up on the scene? Like, say, for instance, if a police officer is engaged with a suspect, why do they show up soon as they hop out the car, they come running over there, punching and kicking and all that? That's not somebody that's afraid. These people are not afraid. And I say people cautiously because they're animals. They're not afraid. They're not afraid of us. Stop saying that. They're not afraid. They love it. They got the protection. They got the complexion for the protection. They got the guns. They got the stun gun, the baton, and they got the authority granted to them by the government. Man, they ain't tripping on no talking about being afraid. That's game. Timmy Otto want the police kills to stop. Got to lay in some police bushes, fam. Power will only respect force and vice versa. There it is. You heard it from Timmy Otto. That's what Tim say. Police is not afraid of Black folks, man. Look at all these little white women out here. They know these Karens. They're not afraid. They confront you. You know why? Because they're not being held accountable. That's why. And each time one of them is not held accountable, it emboldens the other. Each time one of them is held accountable, or you know they get arrested or something, then and they get $1 million put toward a bond, or $100,000 put toward $1 million bond, it makes the other think, well, if I do cross the line and go too far, I'll be all right, because it's enough low down, racist, despicable bastards just like me that think just like me that'll bond me out. Okay, Serena said, I meant the cops are cowards. They shot someone in the back and they know they won't get in trouble. Yeah, for sure. This is how they are, man. It's a pathology, fam. This is a pathology. They know if the police were so afraid, they should be more afraid of white people, white dudes. White dudes kill more police officers than any other ethnic group, period. By far, they kill more people. So if the white dudes are killing more cops, why are the cops more friendlier and kinder with white dudes? Why? They so friendly with the white dudes, they let their guards all the way down, and then pop, 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 white dudes tear that ass up because they're automatically trusting of him because he's white. The white dude can have a gun. He can have his gun on the white dude. And the dude be reaching for the gun in slow motion. Dun, dun, like you remember how wrestling used to be? And they used to have that dun in slow motion. Dun, 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 dun. Don't do that, don't do that. Boom. Cop gone. That's how slow that's how much time they have. That's how much time they get a white dude to drop them. They're not afraid, bro. They pick and choose who they want to kill. They pick and choose who they want to beat up. They pick and choose who they want to violate, who they want to stomp out, who they want to kick. They pick and choose, bro. NFA boo, BU, it must be stopped, must be tried the same as we are. Martyr Marine, we blacks only retaliate against each other. Only coward blacks retaliate against each other. That's what you got to keep in mind. Only the coward blacks only retaliate against blacks. Lee, the shooting happened yesterday, Friday. Christopher Phillips says these cops have no training. Even security guards would make better decisions. The cops have training, Christopher. They have training. They pick and choose when they want to use that training on the person. You know, they pick and choose what person they want to use that training on. We've seen it time and time again. We've seen the police be drilled by white folks. Like, we've seen white folks pull up at the police station. What are you doing here? You need to get your fat ass out and go do your job. You fucking piece of shit, leave me alone. I'm filming. Hey, you don't have to be so hostile. No, you don't have to be so hostile. You work for me, buddy. You work for me. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here. And they turn around and walk off. That's training. They know what to do in these type of situations. They just choose not to do it depending on the ethnicity of the person. If it's a Black person specifically, they know. If it's an Hispanic, they know. They choose, they pick and choose. It's really no other way to say it, fam, but that these police forces need to be identified as terrorists, like terrorist groups. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond a gang. It's beyond a gang. They actually terrorize. That's all you see is a reign of terror. Day after day after day, multiple videos of just police acting a plum ass fool, showing their naked asses all day, every day. This is what you see. All you police officers out there that's listening to me, and I know you're listening because I get a lot of DMs from y'all. All you cops out there who got a problem with what I'm saying and you embarrassed by it, do something about it. That's what I would do. If my child went out into the streets and embarrassed me, I would check my child to make sure it wouldn't happen again. You see? So check your child. Check them. Make sure that they're not embarrassing you. Unless, of course, you actually like it or you don't mind it. I gotta go, fam. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time. Reno Swagger, I see you. Until next time, fam. No more talk.